Hi guys, how you doing? My name's Mark Ashmore and I'm the producer of the Beatles Young and Reckless in Hamburg. Welcome to our crowdfunding video on Indiegogo. Basically over the next 3 minutes we're hopefully going to give you a flavour of what the documentary is about, who's making it and how you guys can get involved. So the Beatles Young and Reckless in Hamburg, what is it about? What are we trying to do and how can you guys get involved? Okay, so from 1960 to 1962, the Beatles did 4 stints in Hamburg. Now these were their formative years. They became tight as musicians, they kind of lived in some horrendous conditions, but they had the drive, the determination, and most importantly, the talent to kind of overcome obstacles and basically become the rock and roll band that defined the 60s and I still remember today in 2013. So what they would do is they would play every single night, 7 days straight during their residency at the various clubs, for 8 hours straight. You know, so you're on and off stage, you're having a little break in between, but you're doing 8 hours every single night, 7 days a week. This is why the Beatles became so tight as musicians, and we want to show in this documentary really what that work ethic is, where creativity comes from, and you know, if we can tap in and sort of show where that genius comes from.
The Beatles before Hamburg were just rubbish, no good at all. But they came back a professional band who had put in all the practice, completely changed. Well, being a musician myself, I understand the importance of putting in the hours into your music. A lot of musicians nowadays don't really, they've got the wrong attitude towards music and they think you can just pick up a guitar, learn 3 chords and write a hit single. But the Beatles didn't do that, they had to work.
Everyone likes the Beatles. You can't not at least like one song by the Beatles, and I am, as a lot of people who know me, I do like my rock music, and rock does like develop through time, and one of the main key aspects of that has been the Beatles, and they were inspired, I believe it was by Elvis as well, who was the king of rock and roll, and they wanted to go that one step further.
I think I'm interested in working on this project because it's quite an unknown period of time. I think most people concentrate on their more popular days, but this period is where they were made and where they formed their sound. So I think it's going to be really interesting finding out these little things that not many people know.
So I'm going to talk about crowdfunding, just so you kind of understand what it is. Now crowdfunding, in its simplest sense, is the easiest way to explain it, is it's like a sponsored swim. So you're going to sponsor us to make this film, get to the end and show it back to you. And basically you do that by donating on Indiegogo, which is our page that we're using. And in return for you donating, at this stage, we're going to give you a few little perks. And all those are listed on Indiegogo. So go check them out and see what you think. So hopefully you can join us, you can be part of it, and be part of Future Artists Presents The Beatles in Hamburg, Young and Reckless. Thanks very much for listening. Cheers.